Oh shit. Oh my god. Hey guys, it's me. I don't have an intro, so this is kind of awkward. I just put out a community post and an Instagram post saying like, oh, ask me questions. I'm gonna do a Q&A because we just hit 5,000 subscribers. What? And we're about to hit 6. As of recording this, we are at 5.98k. And we're at 15,000 on TikTok. This is crazy. I've actually never even thought about hitting this many subscribers or followers on any social media platform. I am forever grateful. Forever grateful. I said that I would do a 5,000 subscriber special Q&A video, so here we are. Because I want to get to know you guys. I want to sit down and talk and answer your questions and just get you guys to know a little bit more about me. So yeah. Yay, let's get started. I'm gonna be pulling these up on my handy iPad/laptop combo. I just bought this. This literally came today and it's a fucking lifesaver. It has a trackpad and everything. I love this thing. Let's begin with the first question. What is your favorite song that you've written and what is your favorite song in general? This is an interesting question because I have a lot of songs that I haven't released yet that are really, really near to my heart right now. And usually the most recent song I write is my favorite song, but out of the ones I've released, probably Mr. Rogers. That song is about wanting to be a child again and me reminiscing about my childhood because it's something that that really holds dear to me in my heart, and I feel like I am still that little kid to this day. I think about my childhood every day. Nostalgia hits me like a truck, dude. I wrote that song when I was feeling particularly down in the dumps. I really was just kind of wishing like, damn, life would be so much better if I was just a child again. So Mr. Rogers is probably my favorite song I've ever written. Favorite song in general, it changes. It definitely changes. I can't pick a favorite song, but I can pick a few favorite songs or favorite albums from artists. The artists I'm listening to the most recently are Whaadle, Chaperone, and Gracie Abrams. Yeah, I would say those three are the most ones I'm listening to at the moment. Their albums are amazing. I cannot stop listening to all of their albums. Favorite songs from Chaperone are probably California, Red Wine Supernova, and that album is literally a no skip. Probably Hot to Go. That's a really basic answer, but I love Hot to Go. Role Model, my favorite songs are Writing on the Wall, Super Glue, and The Dinner. And then my favorite Gracie Abrams song are Free Now. Ooh, Free Now, This Is What It Feels Like, and probably Close to You. No, Good Luck Charlie. Good Luck Charlie is so good. I love Good Luck Charlie. So those are my favorite songs. That's my favorite song I've ever written. Moving on to the next question. Kind of in a similar vein, what is your favorite song you've covered and what song will you be covering next? I don't know what song I'll be covering next. I have like a list of songs in my notes app that I'll be covering next. Favorite song I've covered is probably Anything. It's a pretty obvious answer. It's the one that blew up. It's the one that got me all these followers and stuff. I love that song, and that cover blew up so unexpectedly. I was not expecting it to gain that much traction. And then the YouTube video version, which I was not expecting to do so well, has 70,000 views at the moment. Yeah, 71,000 views. That is oh my god, that's like actually crazy. I'm saying those words and I don't believe it. Next one, I can't speak. I was reading like 3 comments at the same time. How do you psych yourself up to film videos and then edit and post them? I want to start uploading covers to YouTube too someday, but I always chicken out because I'm scared of what people think. You're so real. This is gonna be a weird little trauma dump. I've been bullied literally my entire life because of my physical appearance, the way I present myself online. When I was younger, I always looked up to YouTubers. I watched YouTube like it was my job. I loved YouTube, every single aspect of YouTube, art YouTube, Minecraft YouTube, Five Nights at Freddy's YouTube. I was always on YouTube, and I looked at them and I was like, I want to do that someday. I want to make videos. I want to reach out to people, and that was something I knew I always wanted to do. I also do really care what other people think. I don't really know why, but my brain kind of shifts gears. When I'm in public, I'm really self-conscious and really insecure, and I really need to fix that. But on the internet, for some reason, I'm really not that. On YouTube, it's a little bit different though, because on TikTok, you don't really have an expectation to perform or look a certain way or anything. You kind of just press record and make the video and post it. On YouTube, I try to be a little more perfectionist with the videos. I don't know why, but it feels like a more official and more important thing. I'll do vocal warm-ups, obviously, but I'll also like tell myself, you can do this, you got this, no pain, no gain. Literally at the beginning of anything, I tell myself, no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Because I was constantly failing, I would get really angry and I'd be like, damn, I can't make this video. And the amount of covers that I've posted on TikTok and YouTube that I almost didn't post because I kept failing, like I would record and then in the middle of the song I would mess up a lyric or anything like that. So I tell myself, like I motivate myself. I tell myself, no pain, no gain, you got this. People don't learn this stuff overnight. You know, it's gonna get better. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm literally looking at myself. But yeah, I hope you find a way that works for you to upload covers to YouTube. It's really fun. You won't regret it. You'll love it. Cool. All right, next question. What are some of your favorite shows, books, and movies? This is literally my favorite question to get from anyone because I do not stop. Oh, I almost dropped my. I just dropped my iPad. I do not stop yapping about shows, movies, books I'm reading. My favorite show currently at the moment is Gilmore Girls. I've watched snippets of the show, heard about it from outside sources, and I watched quite a bit of it, and I'm rewatching it from the first season to get a better understanding and then continue to actually finish the show. So I love that show right now. I'm also really into a couple anime. I'm rewatching My Hero Academia, and then I'm watching a show called Monster, which is this psychological horror mystery show. It's really good. I highly recommend. It's kind of similar to Death Note, so if you like Death Note, you would love Monster. Movies, I have a Letterboxd account, so I'll probably link my Letterboxd down below if you guys want to see my reviews and stuff. My 4 favorite movies on my Letterboxd at the moment, I'm pretty sure it's Pearl, WALL-E, Halloween, the original Halloween, 1978, not the new one, and The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Books I'm reading, sorry, I almost forgot. I'm currently reading A Little Life by, where's my book? Oh, it's literally right here. Yeah, I was just reading this. I'm reading A Little Life by Hanya Yanagiara. I think I just butchered that name, but this book is amazing, and I'm only like a little bit of the way. I think I'm literally, where's my bookmark? Right here. I'm using a Pokemon card. It's a bookmark. I'm on literally chapter 3 at page 77. So I'm nowhere near done with this book, and it's really, really good. And I know this book gets horrendously sad, so I'm very, very excited about that. My favorite book, I don't know if I have a favorite book because I just recently started getting back into reading. I haven't really read that much in a while. Next question, what is your songwriting process? So it's different for basically every single song, but it kind of follows a formula. So I will do one of two things. I will either be out and about and think of a random lyric or a random phrase, something poetic, and I think in my head like, oh, that would eat in a song, or I'm just strumming my guitar and I come up with something on the spot. But then as the song goes on, it's pretty much different. Sometimes I write songs based off poems I've written, based off movies I've watched, based off short films I've watched, based off books I've read. I have a song that I've written based off The Perks of Being a Wallflower that I do plan on releasing. I love that song. I'm a writer at heart. I've been writing since I was like 5. Like literally, I love writing. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite part of making music is writing the song in the first place. And I will just think of different ways to approach what I'm writing about. So if I'm writing about something that happened in real life, I'll think of something that is an easy way to understand, but also makes you feel like what I'm feeling inside. Like, it's really hard to explain. But my songwriting process varies, and sometimes I start a song and don't finish writing it until like a month later, weeks later. Like, you don't have to write a song in a day. You don't have to finish a song. Sometimes I'll write half a song and be like, this song sucks, and throw it out. It doesn't matter, you know, you just keep trucking. But my songwriting process varies, but I think every songwriter ever says that. Just pick what works for you. But you know, sometimes I find basing songs off of certain things helps me write a song in full. But yeah, that's what that is. This question is interesting. Someone said, thoughts on rats as a rat myself. I hate them, but I don't hate you. So, yeah. You're the only exception. You are the only exception. This next question is, can you do bar chords on guitar? If so, do you have any advice on how to approach them? And congrats on 5K, you were doing great. Thank you so much. I cannot do bar chords, nor can I finger pick. See, a lot of people comment saying like, oh, you make playing guitar look so easy. You're so good at this. Like, I don't know how you even, but I have literally not even been playing guitar for a year. I have not been playing guitar for a year. I've just been teaching myself and practicing. I still can't do bar chords very well. I'm very, very bad at that. And I cannot finger pick to save my life. I've only finger picked once, and that was in my own song, Where the Sun Meets the Sky. At the beginning and at the end, there's finger picking. But I am not talented. I'm not talented. That's mean. I'm not at this high level yet. I'm glad that you guys think I'm that like really good at guitar, but I'm really not. But I'm so glad that you recognize my talent, and I love you. So thank you so much. No, I cannot do bar chords. Advice on how to approach them. I guess just learn. Just like look up some videos on how to do it. Practice. That's my advice. Just practice. Just keep on practicing and you'll eventually get there. What songs and artists are your inspiration? I think my main inspiration from a songwriting standpoint is probably either Taylor Swift or Conan Gray. I love those two to death. But main inspirations from my music standpoint and like exactly what it sounds like to other artists, probably like Cavetown. I've gotten compared to Cavetown a lot, and that warms my heart so much because I love Cavetown. Conan Gray, I think a lot of my music kind of sounds like Conan songs. And you know, Taylor Swift, Gracie Abrams, Phoebe Bridgers. I have some Phoebe Bridgers, you know, Phoebe Bridgersness in there. I don't know, just all my favorite artists are my inspirations. What was the inspiration for Happy Places? Happy Places was not the original title for the EP. It was originally supposed to be called Wish You Well. I named the album Happy Places based off of a short story poem-ish, a prose poem, I think I would call it, that I wrote called Happy Places by the same name. I wrote it for a class and it really connected with me. It was about basically how everyone around you can feel so happy and you somehow are not. You know, it's that feeling of feeling alone in your state of mind, and you know how some people never escape that state of mind. It's really difficult to escape that state of mind. I personally struggle with mental health all the time. It can be very, not dehumanizing, but just make you feel very alone. And I think that poem really shines in the song Homeward Bound, where it's literally about being so depressed that you can't do basic things. The first few lines of that song are, I'm letting him go again. I haven't showered in days. Don't look at my grades. They're running away again. And I wrote that when I was grounded during winter break because of my grades. And I was so sad because everyone was doing fun things for winter break and I wasn't. And I was in my house all alone and it was really depressing and family stuff happened. It was terrible. I wrote that song to kind of get that out of me. And I couldn't, like, it's gross, but it sounds so gross, but you know, it happens. I feel like a lot of people put this weird stigma on mental health, specifically when people are like, oh, I'm so depressed, I can't brush my teeth. I wrote that line and I was like, I don't know if I should say that because that's kind of weird. But honestly, I feel like I want to give people a sense of like, oh, I went through that exact same thing and I'm not weird or stupid for doing that. You are not weird or gross if you are so depressed that you can't brush your teeth, that you can't shower, that you can't do your hair, that you can't make up your bed, that you can't clean your room. That's perfectly normal. I'm really sorry if you're going through that or if you've ever gone through that because I've done the same thing. You're not alone. That's what I meant to say. But I think the true spirit of Happy Places is, even though a lot of the songs are very sad and very somber, it has this undertone of like, you know, you'll be okay. Because the album ends with Where the Sun Meets the Sky, which is basically a song. I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. And I'm basically kind of talking to myself. There's a verse in the song that's like, oh, don't you worry about that smile you have. Cursed times, darling, they never last. And I think I'm talking to myself. Personally, I'm talking to myself. But also I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to my family. It's just overall, you're going to be fine. The time moves so fast. What you're going through now is not going to be what you're going through in a year, in 2 years, 5 years from now. You're going to be fine. Love you guys. So that's what Happy Places is truly about. I feel like I just rambled for like 10 minutes. Wow. That made no sense. Hope it made sense to you. What motivates you to keep writing? You guys. I don't know where I would be if the thousands of people that came up to my Instagram, DM'd me on my Instagram or on my, no, you can't DM on YouTube, or commented on my YouTube saying, you have a talent, you have potential, you're gonna go far. I love your music. You inspired me to do this. You helped me through this. I love you, yada, yada. I cannot believe, I don't know where I would be if those people didn't exist. I probably wouldn't be making music because that was my main reason of making music. One, because I enjoy writing music, but also because I wanted to connect with people and make people feel good, you know? Like, just make people feel good, you know? It's like, that's the whole point. That's at the end of the day, that's the life lesson. And I'm so happy that you guys love my stuff, and I cannot wait to show you guys what else I have in store. And you guys are what motivate me to keep writing and keep going. And that concludes this video. This was really fun. I actually like doing this. I want to start doing more sit-down videos like this because this feels very fun and intimate, and I love talking to myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers. We're about to hit 6K. I cannot believe it. Thank you guys so much. I am so happy that I got to sit here and talk to you guys, and I will see you guys later in the next video or some kind. I sound like I'm stopping a Minecraft Let's Play video. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.